Another of Kevin Rudd's pet projects has been banished from the Gillard government's books. The grand idea of a big Australia has met its end in a new population strategy. It concedes there's not a lot governments can do to control how many people there are. So instead, they should focus on where those people live. Political correspondent Greg Jennett reports.
When the mobs once loved their Prime Minister, he loved the idea of more of them.
I actually believe in a big Australia. I make no apology for that.
That was the Big Australia movement's biggest moment. Its founder was dislodged. His idea sent packing.
I don't believe in simply hurtling down a track to a 36 million or 40 million population.
And this is what's left, a population strategy with 72 photos across its 83 pages, 2 of them to credit the photos.
10% of the document is literally glossy full-page photos.
The strategy shuns any targets, caps or limits on population growth.
It will never be a case of free-for-all, but we certainly shouldn't ever be just hurtling towards arbitrary numbers or arbitrary targets.
Other than setting immigration levels, the report concedes governments have limited practical tools through which they can influence population. The entire focus is now sustainable communities, letting the population settle where it will.
This time, the resources boom, movement of retirees and the broadband network are doing it for us.
The idea of direct government intervention through a population policy has largely been swept aside. But even with a slower rate of immigration these days, a big Australia is coming anyway. Current projections are for up to 40 million in 50 years from now.
I think this policy makes it far harder for any government in the future to say the more the merrier. We believe in a big Australia. We're going to run immigration at net intake levels of 500,000 per annum. That has done that the Australian people simply don't want that.
It's the policy that perished. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.